seen him, so I don't know if that was a typical performance or not. But this is Petrov, 25 years old, has had 295 amateur bouts according to his record, which is absolutely unbelievable. I'm not saying I don't believe it, it's just it's a lot for someone his age. Boxing the World Championships in 2015, silver medalist at the World Youth in 2014, and quarter-finalist that year too in the Youth Olympics. Evgenii KOOL, the Russian champion at 67 kilos, crowned this year, and he's 19 years old. He is yet to turn 20. That'll happen for him in mid-December. So an enormous golfing experience between these two, really. And he's very fresh-faced. But as I said, there was plenty of grit about him against Harvey Lambert. It was the kind of fight where I'd say Lambert was the better boxer. KOOL maybe just outworked him in that third and final round. I wouldn't say he wanted it more. Everybody wants it at this level.
Round number 1.
But he was possibly just a little bit busier. So into the first round, PETROV Ukraine in the red, KOOL Russian Boxing Federation in the blue. And we've got two southpaws. Hooking on the move there, KOOL. That was a decent shot. PETROV dips his head a bit as he comes forward. Just fencing with the jab there, KOOL, and a kind of calmer look about him in this fight. A bit more composed. The balance is better than it was in his opening encounter. Leads off with a right to the body, attempted right uppercut to the body. Left cross there from PETROV. I don't think really landed. He boxes out of a crouch, PETROV. Keeps that lead right hand low most of the time. Doesn't really look to throw any jabs, just tries to slip, bob, weave his way onto the inside. KOOL, the taller of the two anyway, boxes taller as well, but isn't afraid to get involved on the inside. That's not really what he wants to be doing in this contest, because that is exactly what PETROV will want him to do. And he's thrown that jab nicely up until this point, KOOL, but I'm not sure if he's going to keep doing it or not. A minute remaining in the round. I do think he likes to have a scrap, Evgenii KOOL. Sets his feet in mid-range there, lets the left hand go. Steps into that uppercut again there. That right hand has worked for him a couple of times. It's quite high risk, but he's landed it. Goes for it again there. Goes to the body with the right hand himself there, PETROV. Final few seconds. Right to the body from PETROV. Had a solid look to it. And there wasn't a great deal in that. I'd favour the blue corner just about, I think. PETROV with a couple of good body shots towards the end, maybe level things up a bit. There wasn't an enormous amount of clean punches landed. PETROV took the centre of the ring. KOOL works around the outside of him. Split scores. 3 judges go for Evgenii KOOL 2 go for Viktor Petrov. Left hand there from Petrov, just thrown out of that crouch. In terms of punches landed, it was fairly even. I just thought in the first half, in the first 2 minutes, maybe a little bit more than that. For most of the round anyway, Evgenii KOOL just kind of looked like he was the one setting the agenda more than Petrov. And when you've got a really tight round and it's difficult to split fighters in terms of what's landed and what hasn't, then that matters, that counts. Referee just having a word about the heads. Early stages of round 2, first minute of round 2, and Petrov has just started to do a slightly better job of getting inside that reach, getting his feet closer and working to the body in particular. That was good work from him there. Didn't get any punches away on the end of it, but it was good head movement, good upper body movement. And again there, KOOL just chopping down with the left hand. The second time around, he found the target. Right to the body there from KOOL, just leaning on, trying to find the uppercut up the middle. That kind of range you would imagine would suit Petrov more, but as I say, KOOL is not afraid to engage on the inside. Left hand there from Petrov was a decent shot, just knocked KOOL back onto his heels. Left hand from KOOL, caught on the gloves there by Petrov. Good head movement again there from Petrov, and then did get some punches off to the body and up to the head. He's managed to bob and weave his way in on the inside well in this round, Petrov, and maybe hasn't made the most of it when he's got there. Time to change that in the final minute though, but again this is another close round. Combination there from Petrov and KOOL. The mouth just hanging a little bit open as he looks over Petrov's shoulder there. Left hand from Petrov. The referee hadn't said stop boxing. KOOL just stepped straight back onto him though and let him have a left of his own. Right hand from Petrov. Good finish to the round there, although the referee had said stop boxing. Well, I would go Petrov with that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now proceed with the bout number
He looked nice and strong. As I said, he kept that head on the move. Slip punches, got into punching distance. Didn't always let his hands go when he got there, but he's done enough to win that round with all 5 of the judges. So he's got a 2-point lead with Germany and Kazakhstan. It's level with Trinidad and Tobago, Ireland and Guatemala. So KOOL's very much in this still, but he needs all 3 of those level cards to go through. Petrov needs 1 of them, and you do get the feeling that he's maybe getting stronger as this fight goes on, whereas the gas might just be leaking out of the tank a little bit for Evgenii KOOL. Petrov is the much more experienced fighter of the 2. So third and final round, Evgenii KOOL of the Russian Boxing Federation in the blue, Viktor Petrov of Ukraine in the red. Left over the top there from Petrov. Very compact. Just backing up slightly there, Petrov. KOOL with the left hand. He knows that he needs to go out and win this round. Same scenario for both of them. Left hand over the top there from Petrov, just clattered into the forehead there of KOOL. Another left hand got through. Big left hand again there from Petrov as KOOL was opening out to throw himself, and Petrov beginning to get through here because KOOL is looking to be more expansive himself, and that left gets through once again. And as I said, he does look like he's maybe getting stronger as the fight goes on, Petrov, in comparison with his opponent. He's made a strong start to the third in that first minute, Petrov, that's for sure. He's well organised, and again just goes over the top with that left hand. Tucks up well as KOOL comes back. Slipped that shot nicely, Petrov, and then threw in the right hook. It's hard work fighting Petrov. It's not necessarily because he's on the front foot looking to take your space all the time, but he's pretty much always within punching range, or right on the borderline of range. He's happy there. Deep into the final minute. Petrov is winning this final round. Strong right hand there from Petrov. KOOL's giving it everything here. Absolutely everything. But he's just going to come up short. Touch of gloves. Raise of the right glove there from Petrov. And I can understand why, because having taken that second round and having taken the first with 2 of the judges, I would be very surprised if he hasn't taken that third with all 5 of the judges, and will therefore win this fight 30 points to 27 with 2 judges and 29 points to 28 with the other 3. That's what I'm expecting to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ring B brings about 191 opposed, with your judges ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision. To the red corner is UKR Viktor Petrov.
So Petrov goes through. Good fighter. Has a method and sticks to it. Doesn't look to do anything too flashy or eye-catching, but he's effective. And he'll be a difficult man to beat. So one more fight coming up in this evening session in Ring B to determine who will face Viktor Petrov in the last 16. It's between Wanderson of Brazil and Antonio Tkalčić of Croatia. Tkalčić got a bye